opening my knee here, peeling is a good option too, but if I have this like right deep, fighting his hand, if he opens this knee, yes, he can start to clear the leg. This is more like before I secure the position, okay? Or even if I have outside lace, like him opening my knees, he can easily start to slide out. Granted, I don't have a good bite here on the toes. But when he's in a fully locked submission, opening the knees actually makes it worse. Okay, so once I'm here to finish the heel hook, okay, let's say he's here, I come under, I can set it up the same way. Look, I catch the toes onto my elbow. I don't put the toes in my armpit, and I definitely don't want it on the crook of the elbow or like the meat of my forearm because it's gonna slip. There's a lot of slip, especially when they get sweaty. And all that comes into play, I'm going to start to slip a little bit. So what I do, I catch the toes with my elbow, and then another thing I can do, this is another trick, I can grab his Achilles, and instead of like trying to come under, because he wants to keep this planted, I'm going to lift his leg and plant it right here under the heel hook. Now, I have his heel right where my watch would be, and I want to keep that thumb up. Now I'm going to tuck my elbow to my hip, and now I'm going to curl my heels. I like to put this, I can put this on his hip, or by the side. I like to put it on the hip because if he wants to stand up, this stops him. Here he can stand up a little easier. That's a lot easier. See how his hip pop up? Now I liked, yeah, exactly. So I want to keep this foot planted and then covered. So I keep this foot covered by my heel and pinch. Now I'm going to drive my hips and finish this way. Okay, and if he starts to pull this knee, this actually helps him. See? Yeah, it's tighter. Yeah. And a lock submission that doesn't really apply unless you can just eat it and explode out. But like if I really start to crank, you're going to cause a break here. So opening my knees actually helps me apply more pressure. I start usually doing that when somebody's eating it and they're not tapping, then I'll open it and apply that pressure. Okay, you guys want to practice the heel hook real quick? Okay, so key details: don't be in the armpit. And don't be on the pit. Don't be in either pit. I don't want to be in the pit here or the pit here. I want to catch it right above my elbow here, and then I want to catch my wrist here. I want to make, and I don't twist either. There's no twist here. I gotta keep a bend in his knees, and I'm not gonna roll this way. Look, I'm gonna curl into him, and I'm gonna drive my hips here. I'm jaking his toes, and I'm driving his toes at him. I'm not rolling this way. This is the finish. And my hips come off the mat. Forward and up. Okay, let's do a couple of those. You guys got it? 1, 2, 3.